So I'm a pretty busy guy. When I'm not sort of traveling the world being a spokesmodel for some big fitness brands, I'm based here in London where I am owner-operator of City Athletic Gym. I also have a very young family who I love spending time with, so anybody that kind of is juggling multiple businesses with family lives knows how busy you can get. So I don't mind juggling it. In fact, I love it. It's a big passion of mine to be involved in fitness and manage to make a living from it. So I take the downside of being super busy anytime. So going back to my competition days when being really accurate with my nutrition was of paramount importance, FFF afforded me that luxury of not having to spend hours sort of prepping my meals every day, yet still knowing that the food I was putting into my body was exactly what I needed it to be to get the results that I needed to step on stage and compete.
And now thriving business owner with only bigger and better growth on the cards, how do you juggle running a business, continually growing it, training clients, as well as training yourself?
So although my time on stage has maybe been put on hold for now, I still am a competitive soul. So if I'm not trying to run the hardest marathon in the world or trying to get in shape for shoots, I've got a business to run, I've got a family to manage and spend time with. So for me, FFF allows me that luxury of stealing back a couple of hours a day to really focus on the things that are important to me. Nutrition and eating well is always going to be sort of a priority in my life, but not having to dedicate those extra hours and that extra stress and basically just having to worry about my nutrition. What outsourcing that to FFF has been one of the biggest luxuries and probably one of the biggest helps in sort of my professional, my business and my personal life over the last 5 or 6 years. Finding the time to manage all my commitments is not the easiest thing. So having sort of the ability to outsource that nutritional cooking, shopping, washing up, getting those extra hours back every day to really focus on developing my business, training my clients, spending time with my family, and even if I'm lucky, getting time to train myself. That has been invaluable over the last sort of 5 or 6 years. So away from the gym, it's really important that I prioritize that time with my family. I think certainly for those of you that have kids or for those people that have kids, it's one of those things where it's a game changer in terms of your priorities. So for me, managing that family life as well as my other commitments is really important. So we all have 24 hours in the day, we all have 7 days of the week, and how and where we spend that time it's just a function of what priorities you have. So, you know, the way that I manage to sort of put my family first is to make that commitment to them. But saying that, having a service like FFF to sort of give me those extra hours back every day, every week, I can now focus that onto my family. For me, that's super important. So any new parent or relatively new parent will understand the demands of parenting life. So whether it's the early starts, the late finishes, depending on if you have a well-behaved child or a naughty child, the amount of stress within your life definitely goes up from when you're free, young and single. But I was going to say, it's the best change in the world, but if you can sort of have your nutrition taken care of so that you can free up that time and are slightly less stressed to be able to play, have fun and interact with your kid and sort of nurture your family, then that is definitely a win. So whether you're a single parent or a working mum or a working dad, that extra time and commitment taken to raise a family and to really play and have fun with your children, having that space and that energy is so important. So getting those few hours a day, maybe, you know, tots up to 8 to 10 hours a week where you're not shopping, you're not cooking, you're not washing up, having those hours back every week and being able to spend that playing, reading, having fun with your family and nurturing your family, that's so important, and I will forever be grateful to FFF. It's not just me, as in Sophie, my lovely wife, she's been on FFF since we had our child, and just the amount of stress it takes off of her not having to worry about her own food is huge. I literally saw that guy starting up, so I was like,
Least favourite animal?
Least favourite animals, cats.
Best topping on a jacket potato?
Chili.
Favourite sandwich there?
Tuna mayo.
Favourite fruit?
Pears.
Top hair product?
Oh. Head and Shoulders. Keep it simple, guys.
Best fake tan?
Jury is out on a fake tan. A friend of mine is developing their own fake tan, and it is actually really good.
Ooh.
No streaks on my hands. What?
Favourite comp you've ever done?
Favourite comp? 2014 WBFF Worlds in Las Vegas.
Favourite holiday destination?
Portugal.
Favourite holiday meal?
Mexican.
Favourite FF meal?
The steak, the beef bavette. Mwah.
Favourite restaurant in London?
Jones and Sons.
Favourite restaurant outside of London?
My local pub back home in Winchester.
Favourite fast food joint?
Don't really eat fast food. Chilangos? Chilangos.
Favourite mode of transport?
Bike.
Toughest thing you've ever done?
Everest Marathon. The Everest Marathon. The trek to the start line. Hardest thing I've ever done.
Favourite exercise?
Bench press. Come on.
Anything else you can think of that was last?
Is it? Bench press. Classic.
Biggest secret?
Wouldn't be a secret if I told you.
You know, it's going. Favourite place to train in London?
City Athletic. What? Yeah, easy. These are easy wins.
Favourite podcast?
Do you want to say about the new studio?
Yeah, you could ask me what the plans are for 2019.
Biggest plan for 2019?
Biggest plan for 2019 will be opening City Athletic #2. Watch this space.
Woo!
Doink.
So it's no secret that City Athletic has been looking to expand for some time now, but our city site has been open we're into our 6th year, but that growth has been really, really hard to sort of manage, as in the competition for sites and the competition of the fitness scene in London is cutthroat. And we have just about managed to secure our 2nd site. It's going to be really exciting. It's in a completely different part of town. It is going to see the evolution of City Athletics, so it's going to be exciting. We're going to stay true to our heritage, but we're going to be evolving to try and bring it a little bit more up to date, sort of to embrace some of the trends that are kind of sweeping the London fitness scene right now, but also to try and incorporate FFF in there somewhere. So watch this space. It's going to be exciting. I want to say end of Q1 2019, we will be able to tell you a lot more.